start it over. Is anyone here? May not be. We may have some. It's not with me in my phone. It's the weather's really bad looking. Maybe it's in the weather. Okay, you're back. Okay, Lisa. Lisa says I'm back on. Might just be me and you, Lisa. Everybody left. Everybody left town. But that's okay. We can't. I'm not sure what's caused it. Am I coming through to you okay, Lisa? Suzanne, y'all seeing this okay? All right. I don't know what caused the freeze up. The weather's very overcast. All right. We welcome. We're back. We're back. Yeah, I've heard people say, "Uh-oh, he's back." Oh no, he's back. Uh, anyway, uh, talking about the house a little bit. Uh, if Kim and I can put that countertop on, that's our plans today, I think. Then, if Dan don't leave town, if he's still in town tonight or tomorrow, he might be able to come over. She says she'd rather Dan cut that hole. He's a lot better at it than her. Then he's back. Pray for Kathy this morning too. I got the message popped up. Anyway, then we get that sink cut. Kim can put the sink in. Why are we keeping the countertop? Well, Terry, I tell you, we had such a hard time getting it to start with. And it's pretty. It's got a little chip on the corner, but you can't see it. Really, you can't see it. It's up on that back corner. It has a little bit of a warp to it. And I think that's been hauling around that truck. And I think that's what they did. I may be wrong. I may have to apologize, but I think that's what they did all week. They kept saying that 2 stops away, 2 stops away. I think they just kept going other places and they just sat there. And finally claimed it was delivered, and it wasn't. And finally, when G called enough people, they got on the stick. They got a hold of them guys and said, y'all deliver that thing right now. But anyway, I think we put it on the countertops and put concrete blocks under towels first. And I think that will level it back out. Kim thinks it will too. If it will, then that's fine. And she says, if y'all do that and don't call right now, we're gonna be stuck with it. Well, hopefully we made the right decision. Well, Terry, I know, you're right. You're right, I agree. We shouldn't have to pay full price. But if we send it back for anything, who knows how long before we get another one. So we're just gonna try it. I think we're just gonna try it. I think it's good. Kim thinks it'll work. If it works, she on there come on and says it's beautiful. They love how it looks. They love the design, the color, and all that. Her and Dustin, everybody's come in and loved it. I believe it wasn't a bad. Notice it wasn't a bad warp. I think those blocks will take it out. I think it will. But we'll see. Okay, we'll just see how it works out. I've never asked for a discount from Home Depot. I probably ain't going to do any more shopping at Home Depot, to be honest with you. They burnt me. They ruined me on this trip to Home Depot. But I've got my cars, and there's Lowe's right on down the street from there. I just it's the way it is, I guess. But anyway, I'm not going to say I'd never go back, but I'm not going to buy appliances from them, I'll tell you that. Anyway, they're not, the drivers are not the same. You're right, they're not. The guy that brought the bathtub shower combination, nice guy. He asked me where I wanted it. I said, well, I guess you said it there. He says, going in that house. I said, yes. He said, well, I'll help you put it in there. Well, Ben jumped on it with him, and they took it up that steps. The two guys that brought the cabinets, they would have brought them up, I think, but we didn't have nowhere to set them. So I said, he said, where you want us to set them for you, sir? And I said, I just set them there by the tractor. You know, it was a good, beautiful day. It's concrete there. I said, just set them there, and we'll move them as soon as, you know, folks get here to go where they go. I don't know. They had them all bundled together. They'd been right in the way up here on the porch. Nice guy. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sweetie. And anyway, yeah, we could take pictures of it and send them a picture and say, this is what y'all do to us. And who knows? They may say, oh, we'll give you a discount. They may say, well, stick it. Stick it. I don't know what they say. I ain't worried about them. Anyway, but the drivers we found, they're not hired actually by the store. It's a warehouse, I guess, hires these guys. But all of them are not the same. They're not all equal. Say it that way. They're not all equal. But anyway. Okay, Ronnie. Yeah, my lips are not sore, Ronnie. I can kiss and not get sore. Ronnie's upset with me because I kissed a lady or two. Right? Whatever. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jay Lee. That meet those folks. I guess I'll be thinking about that and talking about that forever. We didn't see each other after we all got home. It may have been a phone call or two between, family members. That Saturday night, everybody was just whipped out and their legs was tired, and my feet hurt, my knees hurt. But G and I talked a little bit about it. And I said it was just so awesome. I said I hurt, but Lord, I'd do it again right now if because I'm just so blown away, and I love meeting people. I wished I'd have been in better shape. I'd have walked down that line meeting people. People standing in them lines so long to come up there to where we was at. I'd have went down that line like a politician, hugging and kissing the mamas. Kissing the babies. Ain't supposed to kiss the mamas. But I've been kissing and shaking hands and hugging all the way up and down that line. But I got about halfway down there, probably have to say, somebody want to carry me back up there. But it was awesome. It was. Good morning, Elizabeth. It was nice. It was nice. I didn't get $1 million, I don't think, but I got a lot. Yeah, I was loving on the ladies. Well, I love the babies too. Anyway, yes, Shirley, it's a new live. Our other one conked out on us somehow. It just froze up. And I don't think it was here. I think it was something to do with the weather, because it's overcast here this morning. We're hoping we'll get some rain. There's chances of rain this week. Yeah, next time if we have one, I'm gonna have probably a tall stool. I think you're right. You don't have to have a back, just a tall stool, and I'll be right up the edge of the line. So give me a hug here. You get a hug on this side. You get a hug on this. I think Jay Lee. I think you're right. I think I was getting them hugs and kisses because I'm so dapper. I'll take extra vitamins all year round. I ain't really worried about catching something. Them people, they just like me. You think I'm gonna spread something? But hey, I do take. I got the thing. It's big. Bottles of vitamins I take. My old doctor said, you need to take this and this and this. At your age, you need to take this, and it make you feel this, and you feel like this. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Uh, but we had a great time. We had a great time. I think last night we had, uh, you know, cooking with Dan and Lou, and most all the family was there, and that was up there also, and we just sat and compared notes about different things. And everybody was blown away. They were just blown away. Uh, they enjoyed it so much, meeting people like that. Uh, Probably would have been awesome. We could have spread out more. Everybody, some had their tables set up, and it kind of spread out more, and because a lot of folks was kind of in the line, and they were looking and they try to get it, but they want to go see that one. But if they got out of line, they was afraid couldn't get back in line, and so you see them waving at you, and but afraid to get out of line. So we've been spread out more. It might have worked out a little bit, but it was a nice setup. Lester and them had. It was a nice setup. It just, I don't think we anticipated. Nobody anticipated that many folks. Tell you what, one lady told me. He's talking about getting a big head. One lady come up, she says, I've met Johnny Depp and The Rock, but none of them made me more excited but to meet you. Well, Captain Jack Sparrow, move over. Oh, I thought that was sweet. I thought, my goodness, lady, that's so sweet. No, cooking with Dan and Larry. Well, I don't think we discussed so much that on cooking with Dan and Larry. It comes out later in the week, but we had supper there last night. And we was all sitting around the table talking while I was eating, and everybody had their own little stories, from their tables and stuff, and they were all similar. Hugs and hey, get this. I was tell you about some beans. I got so many gifts, and everybody did. And people was bringing us stuff like it's Christmas, and I didn't expect that at all, And we got a couple of big old bags of beans, different kinds of beans. Someone knowing I'm a bean master. He's a bean master. So yeah, bringing all these beans and stuff, and jalapenos, recipes for jalapenos, recipes for different kinds of soup and stuff. Yeah, it just and all kinds of stuff for the children, all kinds of stuff, little tutus, yeah, little tutus. But it was we wasn't Good morning, Ed. Thank you so much, sweetie. We wasn't prepared for that kind of stuff. It just all of a sudden, these stuff is starting to stack up, and Lester said, Dad, you gonna have coffee? So I said, yeah, I'd like to. He said, well, I'll have your coffee pot and everything you need there. And I said, well, I'll bring my new generator I got, my AFRI generator, little power generator. And I said, I'll just sit there on the table. Dan thought I was talking about a gasoline. He said, Dad, you can't take that, it'd be too loud. Dan, it's solar. Don't make no noise, son. Okay. But yeah, and I plugged it in. I made several pots of coffee. And different folks come by and get a little cup. And Lester, he set it all up. He had cups and everything for me. Sweeteners, cream, and us real men. Us the real men drinking ours black. But the ladies mixed up some stuff. They felt, so then we mixed a little bit of coffee, and then we had to kiss PawPaw for it. Here, drink this one. Here, you take one too. No, it wasn't that bad. Foldable chairs, yeah, but you know, and Lester brought chairs. There was chairs and tables. Uh, I took my walker chair, what do you gonna call that thing? 'Cause it's taller, and it serves two purposes. That generator I took is 46 pounds, I think. It's a bigger one. And when we got out of the truck, I set it in the seat and rolled it right over to where I was going. Yeah, roller walker. Yeah, they're very handy. And I got where I was going. I took it out of there and set it up on the table and plugged all my stuff into it. And then we got ready to leave. I took it, set it back on there, and rolled it back out there and put it in the truck. Yeah, it worked out good. And it's comfortable. Actually, it's comfortable. I sit down in it now and just kind of lean back a little bit, you know, just for a minute or two, take the pressure off. They are a blessing. They truly are. I don't ever take mine with me nowhere else, you know, because I can do pretty good on the cane because I'm not going to walk too far, you know. Around here, I always got a chair somewhere, Dan, so you can always tell where Dad works. There'll be a chair somewhere pretty close. And I don't take a chair down the woods. When I'm working on fence, I sit on the mule if I need to, or put the tailgate down and sit there for a little bit. But yeah, I do. I rest my legs, you know. But if I was going to have to walk a long ways, if I knew I was going to have to, and I don't plan on it, I don't plan on it. Black coffee makes you dapper. Atari? Well, I guess that's it. He's probably right. But you're up as a roller. I'm not sure what that is, but this roller walker, what do you call? I don't know what the real name of them are, you know. But if I go to, you know, somewhere I was going to have to walk a long ways, yeah, I'd probably take it, you know, because I could stop at some point and sit down if I needed to. My knees just don't go so far. But you know, I'll tell you, I think my feet hurt. My feet hurt as much as my knees hurt, I think, after a while. Rollator's what they called, okay. Rollator's the name of it? Okay. All right, that's fine. Y'all know how I am with names. All right. I don't know how far we was into our live a while ago when it cut us off and I started over. I think we're in about 18 minutes now, this one. I don't like to go over and get into somebody else's time. She's feeling good. I probably should have wore flip-flops. You know what? I'm serious. I probably should have. I think my feet would have felt better. But maybe next time I might. Might even wear shorts. I can see it. But she's feeling fine. She was sore too. You know, when we got through, it's funny. We was packing up all of our stuff, and she says, "Can I just go get in the truck? My feet hurt so bad." I said, "Well, yeah, baby." So she went and got in the truck, took her shoes off. She sat back in that truck. But I'm gonna tell you something funnier than that. Someone had brought well, we got several cakes and cookies and stuff. Somebody brought a carrot cake, and she's supposed to brought it home with us. And she's in the back seat with Levi with that carrot cake. I didn't know that. And I could wear a kilt like Buddy? No, I don't think so. Anyway, we stopped, leaving there, everybody was hungry, so let's just stop and get something to eat here at McDonald's. So Kim drove through, and what do you want, Dad? What do you want, Levi? I know what Levi wants. Mom, what do you want? Just a fork? A fork? Killed her. Oh, Lord. She sat back there holding that cake. So, went to the girls. And Kim said, "Can I have a fork, please?" And she probably thought, I hear y'all. I'll be here in a minute. when geese come along telling you hurry up, when it gets to that point in life when a goose tells you what to do, I'm coming in a minute. But anyway, she sat back there with that fork and that cake. But she's doing fine. She's doing fine. We had a great time yesterday. Dust and Jill came, and Jill, on my next Sunday video, talked about what all they did with her, her condition and stuff. And she's in good spirits. And I made our Sunday video, and she was in it. But anyway, because her and Dust wanted to come up and just walk through my old house and look at some things that they want to change. All right, Madison has a birthday. Let me write that down. Write that down right now. Hang on. We got 3 birthdays now on here so far, okay? Madison, too. I had the honor of singing to a young lady up there. She didn't make it on our live for the birthdays when it was her birthday, and she wanted her mom to ask me would I sing to her yesterday. And I said it would be my pleasure, my honor to do it. And I right there in front of all them folks, I cut loose. She loved it. She had the brightest blue eyes. And I told her, you got beautiful eyes, sweetheart. And she, thank you. And long, pretty hair. But yeah, it was my honor. I felt honored to be asked to do that, But anyway, she's so sweet. She's in a little wheelchair, sweetheart. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to think about that. I got to get that off my mind. No, she didn't bite herself. I didn't. No, she didn't do it. All right, somebody's got a birthday, another birthday maybe. I didn't see the name, so. Chavez got a birthday. All right, hang on. Boy, it must be birthday days. Chavez, okay. Now that makes 4 so far, okay? Listen, I got Chavez, Miss Dallas, Toya, and Madison. If I miss someone, you got to let me know. I had some carrot cake last night, but someone had made a banana nut bread. That's my favorite, that kind of stuff. And I took it home with me Saturday night, and somehow it's disappeared. I love that thing. Yeah, it wasn't no one big one, like so. Well, I loved it. Banana nut bread, awesome. Your sister's birthday, what's her name? What's your sister's birthday? I guess saying happy birthday, sister. I don't know what all Dustin's changing, okay? Yes, she is with Jesus. A message come across about Adeline, how you say it. Yes, she is. I have no doubts in my mind. A child is an innocent child. That child don't have to nothing. It's just straight shot. That last heartbeat here is the first heartbeat there. So keep that in mind. Emma is your name. Emma is her name or your name? Carla, was that you saying that? I didn't get to see the name. Carla, was that you? Jerry, I will sing to you today. Claire also has a birthday. Now, hang on here. I got Claire and Jerry. Miss Dallas. Okay. Uh, yeah, back to the little cake. I went home, naturally I'm tired. So, to overcome tiredness, you got to eat something. Even though I'd already eaten at McDonald's on the way home. I thought, what better than a big old cold glass of milk and some of this banana nut bread. I started cutting little slices off. Another little slice. Another little slice. Uh, yes, ma'am, you're right. Uh, but anyway, as I said, we sat there last night, and each person in that group, Buddy and Steph, Kim, and G and I, and Dan and Lou, we all had our own story. Found out Levi was selling lists. So some lady gave him $1 for one of his lists. I can't tell you how many people come by with one of his lists, but they all wasn't paying. I'm just saying, this one lady's offered him, say, here, take it and give him $1. And I think someone else give him $1 or two. You're trying to sell your scribbles. But and people was proud to have it. That made me so proud. They come by and say, I got a list from Levi. This one guy, I think from Canada, come all the way to here, Lester, but brought his wife. She wanted to come. I think her name was Kelly, and his name was, I think, David. I may be wrong. I'm not good on names, but drove all the way down from Ontario, Canada. And he says, I always want to hear Lester call Pig Trudy. Pig Trudy. So Lester did. He had to do his Pig Trudy call. We had a good time. We all laughed about that last night, talking the different stories we had, and different things and different things people told us. And it's just awesome. Best people in the world. Uh, and what blowed me, and I'll be honest with you, my mind is that I am no more different than you. I may talk as good as you. One lady said I smell good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you smell so good. Yeah, that's the way I am. Somebody's birthday, I missed it. Got to come back with that. All right. We're going to get on in here and go over our prayer list, okay? Our list is pretty doggone long, and I haven't seen some of the folks that are on my list this morning. I'm like Vera. I don't see Vera. The other day, Vera missed us, and she didn't feel good. So keep Vera in your. I think on the. I think the 28th. Keep her on your mind, okay? She's gonna be okay though. I feel like Vera's she's gonna be fine. Laura did a great job. Yes, Buddy never talked about it last night. They were so. She did an awesome little job. When they left the table, she took care of the table. Very, very, very good. And Bree had Piggly with her. Great. I thought that was so cute. I wanted to take Buster and Woody. And the only reason I didn't is I didn't want them to have to sit there in a crate. Because that would have been a miserable day for them. And I don't think I could have let them out, just run loose. I couldn't. And, or even on a leash, If we have something different, another one, in the future, I may take them. I may take them. Someone says, you should have brought Ivan. Can you imagine that? An ass in there. I did have a lady come by yesterday and wanted to go see Ivan. So I give her a ride in the woods. I was a gentleman, perfect gentleman. And I took her back and let her give Ivan some cookies. Well, she's trying to give Ivan a cookie, and here comes Miracle, sticking her old nasty face right up in the middle of her head this big. I told her, you better get back on here before she steps on you. Oh, we had a good time. And then all the confusion, I almost ran off and left my little Woody. He said, wait, PawPaw, wait. Ivan, so many people asked about Ivan. And it would have been awesome to have Ivan there, but I don't know how that would have worked out. You know, he'd have had to have been tied there to the tent. He took off and drug the tent down. But yeah, it would have been awesome. We'll see on the next one. And I hope there's another one, because there was so many people wanted to come, couldn't come. But we understood that. We understood we're not centrally located in the country where people would come from different directions on an equal basis. It's not. We're way off down here. And some come so far, like I say, one lady I was talking about last night, and it's just not just her. She drove all the way from Mississippi by herself, one way, just to see us. Ladies come from way off, brought and had their grandsons drive them, and husbands driving their wives, and the husbands wasn't even into our channels that much, but they drove their wives because they're like me. They're good husbands. They better than me. No, baby, you take Kim and go. Okay, let's get on this prayer list here, get it over, get everybody to see the names we got on here. And we're going to move on to the birthdays. We can't stay too much longer. We had a PJ party, the ones that couldn't make it. Well, there you go. Okay. Rosie the dog needs prayer. We're going to put Rosie on our list for our little dogs. Okay. I think one of our little dogs is going to be put to sleep. I'm not going to mention it this morning, but talked to her mama, and it's down to the point where I think that's what they're going to have to do. All right, let's look at the prayer list. Okay, we got Charles. Okay, keep these folks in your prayers. Dorothy, Ronnie, Vera, Carol, Rebecca, Ray. Ray just lost Reva. Keep him in those prayers. He's tough go. Marcia, Cynthia, Susan. Laurie, your husband having surgery for cancer. Tell us his name here, okay? Tammy and Karen and Jackie, Christine, Debbie and Alexis and Janet, Sandy, Michelle, and Tanya, Doris, Cherry, Megan, and Jerry, Joanne, Gabe, Molly, David, name is David, okay, pray for David. That's why I kept looking up, trying to wait for her name to come across. David is having cancer, surgery for that. Molly, I don't know where I left off. It gave Molly, and then Becky, and you keep Adeline's mom and family in your prayers, okay? I don't know their name. She's went on to a better place. The family's left behind lots of suffering and loneliness, okay? All right. Now, for our little fur babies. Now, I may not have them all. Hope I do. Got Ellie, Max, Luna, Bubba, Buster, Lacey, Brownie, Daisy, and Rosie. We pray for animals around here. I pray for mine. every day. You guys prayed that I've been back, and prayed for Buster when that snake got him. Sure did. We do it. Now, on the birthday list, okay. Elora is also a little lady. She come up to me yesterday, her and Bay. Dustin all of them were over here, Bay. You know, her, Bay and Elora hang out with each other when they're together. And I guarantee you, when they get moved over here, they'll be together 24/7 if they let them. But they come and they says, "Can we ride the bikes?" And I said, "Well, yeah, you sure can." I said, "Just put them back where you get them." So next thing you know, they riding bikes all around them electric bikes out here. I got one little scooters. I think it's a high boy scooter that Elora, I mean, not Bay likes to ride the most. And Elora was on one little 3-wheel bikes, and she got one of her own, but they'd walked up from Elora's house. And they rode until it was time to go, and they put them back, just like you said they would. I was real proud of them. All right, birthdays. Let's go to birthdays. Here's what I got. Jerry. I can't even read my own writing. Claire. Emma. Chavez. Miss Dallas. Toya, and Madison. Now, let's probably break that down. Okay, we're gonna break it down. And I'm guessing I got your sister's name on here. I think you said Emma. I think. I could be wrong. I hope she's prepared. I hope you've warned her. Okay. Okay. Tanya has to do that iodine treatment with that radiation stuff that Gio did, or whatever. Gio did real well with it. They got to go back in, but she'll talk about it later and check a little spec. All right, here we go, okay? I'm gonna break it in half. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Was Ricardo? Ricardo couldn't see the name. I appreciate it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jerry, Claire, Emma. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha. Now, we're going to do some more here. There you go. I make sure I mark them off as I do them, because if I did it twice, can you imagine the damage they do to themselves? Can you imagine? Not only would they be biting, they'd be clawing themselves. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chavez, Miss Davis, Miss Dallas. I messed that up. I'm gonna start over. I messed it up. I can't read my own writing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chavez, Miss Dallas, Toya, and Madison. See, I drug it out. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha. Now, y'all know that was good. You know it was good. Yeah. If old Ronnie starts biting himself, I'm going to stop singing, because it's gone too far. It's gone too far. All right, guys. I'm going to have to get out of here. We had some time earlier. I don't know how many minutes we went over. We're right now at 40 minutes on the second time. So I hate to cut into someone else's time. I truly do. And I give you a little bit of what I'm going to do today real quick, and then we're going to be out of here. I've got to make a video with the AFRI generator that I used at the meet and greet, and that will run this camper all by itself. We off grid wherever, it'll run it. It's a big one. It'll run my house or most of my house, you know, if we need it. But that's just going to be inside a video of other stuff, and I'm going to show some different things. But I've got to do that. I've got to help Kim with this countertop. I'm going to start trying to wire if I have the time, my little shed here. I may wait till tomorrow to get, I've got to go up that pole. Yeah, can you imagine? Got to go up that pole, and I may have Bree bring her tractor around and put Ben up there, or she can put me up there, or I can put Bree up there. And drill a pilot hole and put an insulator up on that pole, because that wire's got to come up from the breaker box, up that pole, through that insulator, and then across. From that pole over there, meter pole, come across to this little house, okay? And be an insulator over here, and then into the wall, okay? And then I can wire it in there, and then I'll come back, tie it into the breaker box, and I'll have electricity in there. So I got to get that done in the near future, because when we get moved over here, we've also got our extra refrigerator that we keep our extra stuff in. Like when we get groceries, we get 2 milks and 2 of this, 2 of that, you know, so we ain't going every day. And we keep the extras in it. And so and when Dust starts moving the refrigerator out, I need to have it pretty close to ready, you know, or within a day or two, and he'll move the other one out. The freezer will stay over there until we get ours replaced over here, which 22nd they claim. And then we bring the food stuff over and put it in this one, and that freezer will stay. Dustin is going to take that freezer, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I don't know anything else to tell you. I also got to work on some fence this morning. Dan's telling me about a piece of fence he found down. He said, Dad, it looked like a limb come down and tore it down. He said the cows haven't found it yet, but he said they will. And that's, well, and he told me where it was at, so I'll go this morning, see what I need to do. If it's more than what I can do quickly, I'll take a cow paddle down. You know, I have cow paddles and hay string. That cow paddle I put up, what, a year or 2 ago, the hay string, it's still there. And them old boys of mine want to make fun of PawPaw with his hay string. And they use it too. And they use it. Anyway, I got kind of slack. I did. I know I got a little bit slack on some of my comments in the last couple of days. There's been so much going on, okay? The time run out. The time of the day, I read as many as I could read, but the time run out, and someone said they was told PawPaw don't read his comments. I do. And I try to answer all I can. I think what that caused was because I marked one, I put a heart on something I shouldn't have. So anyway, yeah. Somebody got a heart that shouldn't got a heart. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, okay? Take care. We'll see you back here on a live come Wednesday morning, good Lord's willing. I do love you folks. I'm still blown away at so many people want to come see us. But now listen, all them hugs and kisses, hey, come on back. I love y'all. Y'all take care. God bless you.